How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about some movie box sets in my collection and stuff like that. That's kind of generic, but they're still pretty cool at the same time. Stuff I bought at Walmart. And the company in general I'm talking about is Mill Creek Entertainment. They released some pretty cool looking box sets, I guess. Like I said, they're generic box sets. I mean, packaging's kind of like whatever, but they've been around since 2002. They've released a lot of movies and stuff like that on their discs and stuff like that. I think they're like an independent company. So yeah, I got a couple of their box sets that I have here. I'm getting ready to rip some of the movies, so I've been going through these box sets and trying to pick out the ones I don't have so I can get them onto my hard drive and to my network attached storage. So got my Craigflix going on, but let's start off. I'll show you the first one here. I didn't realize it was Mill Creek until I looked on their website and I found out this was, and I looked at the box, and yeah, it's Mill Creek, and that's Quantum Leap complete series. This box kind of like pops open like that, like, but I ain't gonna pull. I'll pull one disc out just show you how generic it is. Yeah, Mill Creek, and there it is. But hey, it's double-sided, so kind of an easy way if you want to get a TV series. You can get it this way. Don't have to pay a whole lot. Like, I don't remember where I got this one from, but maybe I got it at Walmart. I don't know. But most of those box sets I get at Walmart. Yeah, like I said, it's a hard time getting the lid on that one. But all right, we'll put that down there. And the one sets I was getting ready to go through before starting this video to start ripping the movies are these three box sets right here. And yeah, I knew these were Mill Creek because it's right there in the back of them. But I got these 50-pack horror classics. I talked about these before, and I've got another 50-pack of something else somewhere in my collection. I just pulled out three of them, but I do got another one. I think it's a 50-pack of family movies. I just don't want to dig that one out because these are the ones I was getting ready to rip. But yeah, 50 horror classic movies. It's got all kinds of classics on it and stuff like that. It's got like Carnival of Souls. These are like B-rated horror movies from back in the day, black and white. Some of them probably no speaking into it, just a regular old horror movie. But these are awesome movies, really awesome movies. Some of these movies in here, the House on Haunted Hill with Vincent Price, I already got a copy of that on my hard drive, so I ain't got to worry about getting that one ripped. One I just got done doing last night on a different set was Night of the Living Dead. I didn't actually had that one copied onto my my NAS, so I got that one done. But a lot of movies here. The Corpse Vanished. Yeah, Night of the Living Dead right there, because it seems like the rights for this movie back in the day, everybody made a copy of it. I probably got Night of the Living Dead on like 5 different sets. The Corpses Vanish, Nightmare Castle, The Invisible Ghost, and these discs looks just like this. Pretty sweet. I thought for sure I ripped some of these. I might have did rip some of them. I just didn't rip them all. That's why I got to go through and type in which ones I don't have on my collection and go from there. But yeah, look at all these discs. And they're double-sided, so some of them might have 2 movies on one side. Yeah, like side. Disc 1 has got Creatures of the Haunted Scene and Nightmare Castle, and then this has got Carnival of Souls and Adam Age. And some might have 1 movie, maybe? No, 3 movies on some of these. Yeah, I'm going through them. There's like a lot of them here. So yeah, you can see what I mean. It's like a ton of them, just a ton of them. That's pretty cool. As I try to get it back in the box. Like I said, they have the most generic boxes known. I got the Chilling Classics, which I gotta look, and I never looked to see if there's any repeats of this movie on the horror box set. This one's got a little tear into it. Yeah. This has got a little tear into it, so. But other than that, it's still in there. It's still in there. I gotta tape that back up so I have it. But there we go. Whole bunch more movies right there. I'll put that back together, and I don't want to destroy it any more than what it is. So I got 2 of them right there. And then we got the the 50 pack sci-fi collection. I think this one was missing a disc or had a different disc in one of them, which is not a big deal because most of these movies you can get online and stuff like that and watch them. But whole bunch of them, whole bunch of them. Yeah, these are kind of cool. I probably talked about these before, but that video is probably buried from years ago, so bring it up again. But yeah, just get ready to rip some of these, go through them, and get the ones that I'm missing on my NAS, and so I have them. But pretty cool pulling these out. Good old physical collecting is always fun. You always find a good surprise in your collection as you keep going, when you go through all your movies to back them up. But pretty sweet. Still working on my TV series, like Quantum Leap. I still got to do that one. One TV series I got to back up. I should have kept my receipts. I didn't realize that when you buy a movie box set from Walmart, you take a picture of your receipt and send it in. You can get the digital copy of it, so you have it. Bones. I bought this one at Walmart. I should have kept my receipts probably somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but yeah. But luckily I got a DVD drive, or Blu-ray drive, so I'll just rip I'll rip them all. I did that with my Murder, She Wrote. So cool. That's gonna be real fun. But I got probably about 10 to 15 more TV series I gotta back up. As I'm doing it, I've been packing up all my movies in like little cases like that back there, so it holds a lot of movies. So I'll put them in a different section in my house there, so I have them. Or if I want to watch the physical, all I gotta do is pull one of the cases out, A, B, C, D. So I'm gonna label them eventually, so in alphabetical order. I'm only doing that with my DVDs. My Blu-rays will stay on the shelf and stuff like that, where immediately I can get to them. But those will be in those cases with alphabet, so I can find the alphabet and look for the physical movie and stuff like that. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's kind of nice. Good old Mill Creek Entertainment. Yeah, good old generic movie box sets. But hey, they're fun to get. Go search, because these don't cost very much on eBay. So just go on eBay, look up 50 pack movies or Mill Creek Entertainment movies, and you can buy some box sets for dirt cheap if you're a physical collector. If, don't worry about all the frills and stuff like that, all the fancy stuff that they include with a set. You get the movie. That's all that matters. You get the movie. You're gonna sit there, hey, I got a movie box set. I got a movie right here. Oh, yeah, Grant's got 2 movies on it, but these movies weren't great quality when they came out. They're not going to be great quality when you rip them. It don't matter. They're black and white, most of these. So you got She Gods of the Shark Reef. Pretty cool. You got 3 movies just on this disc right on one side right here. On the other side, you got The Incredible Petrified. 3 movies on this side. So you got 3 movies. Dual layer and double-sided discs. Great way to collecting movies and stuff like that. Put them in your collection. Just kind of put them in your little player, and you can play a game as your movie play. You can play games while movies playing in the background. Pretty sweet. But hey, pretty cool. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below what 50 pack movies that you got. Let me know in the comments below. I got a couple more of them. Eventually, I do a whole collection of my Mill Creek and stuff like that. I just got to dig them all out and figure out which ones they are. But let me know in the comments below what you think. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell icon. And I'll check y'all in the next video. Bye. Fun times, everybody.